Ruiz's corner says round 8, trying to pick up where they left off 6 months ago.
And already I see a difference in Joshua. He already fainted. First 10 seconds, we got a quick little feint, bouncing on his toes.
Joshua told me that boxing has shaved a lot of that weight off.
Right hand from Joshua, that landed.
Anthony Joshua is staying in the perimeter of the ring, but inside the middle of that ring, it's all Andy Ruiz.
But it has to play itself out in the ring. Ruiz tries a right hand, and he eats a right hand from Joshua. And that's cut him as well. There's blood now, and that looks like it's on the eyelid. Just above the left eye, that's in a bad spot.
Subtle foot feints, he has a good rhythm in his upper body, but right there he kept his chin a little bit too high, got caught with 2 jabs.
Against Evander Holyfield, and he got starched, and that's another hard right hand, and that opens up the cut.
But Ruiz was finding the range, and right now, Ruiz is finding the range.
And Joshua there with a quick hook able to land on Ruiz.
He's not putting a lot of power into it, because if you put power behind jabs and you miss, you fall off balance, and that's when you get trapped by Andy Ruiz's faster hands. Do not stand in front of Andy Ruiz.
Well, look, we saw the hook, we saw the right hand, the hook in round 3, the right hand in round 7 back at Madison Square Garden. Ruiz is a dangerous man, even at this weight, even though he's much more of a plodding heavyweight here tonight in the desert. But he's doing just enough to win these rounds.
No, he's keeping up at bay. And the only way that the smaller, shorter Ruiz is going to close that is by double jabbing his way in. And he has the fast feet to do it.
Dictating terms to Marvelous Marvin Hagler when they fought for the middleweight title back in the 80s. You want more space to dance and move if you're the boxer. Joshua now digging in the hook to the body.
Very difficult to do against a fighter that's boxing and moving laterally.
Where he's very, very dangerous. Good jab by Ruiz. Let's go to Claudia Trejos. Claudia?
He wants AJ to move fast, move quick, keep the angles, throw the jab, maintain the distance, but make it quick. Use the feint in order to cut the distance and then go for the jugular.
And then when he found the time was right, he put Kovalev away.
That's a great comparison right there, because right now that might be Andy Ruiz's strategy. I don't know if it is or not, but right now I give the edge to Anthony Joshua's game plan.
Hey, what did we see for a full decade, Sergio? Another good jab from Joshua. Floyd Mayweather saying, take him into deep water and drown him. It's not going to happen all at once. Take your time. Joshua starts to up the ante. Ruiz is always dangerous. Chopping right hand by Ruiz. Remember, he hit him with a hook behind the ear, changed the whole equation back at the Garden. He tries again. He showed his fighting spirit in the first fight, even getting off the deck. And so far he has shown, and that is a beautiful jab again by Joshua.
Because right now, Ruiz throws over the shot, over punches really well, especially with speed and timing, and stick to the game plan.
Another hard jab lands on the face of Ruiz.
Anthony Joshua's throwing.
Good hard hook by Ruiz. And a right hand answer by Joshua. Right hand to the body by Joshua. 1 minute to go here in round 6. Anthony Joshua seemingly winning every round, and a beautiful hook snaps the head of Andy Ruiz.
He baits the opponent to counter you with the faster punches. He doesn't look like the faster, stronger fighter, but he is. The answer is yes.
Well, he found a good hook by Joshua. He fought small, though, first time against Ruiz. Remember, he was bending down to his height. Would want him to be satisfied with what's happening now. But he's got to be tempted, Sergio, right? When you've got a wounded man in front of you, you see the face puffing up on Ruiz, to throw something like that. Get in close and train.
But Joshua learned his lesson from the first fight. Forget the bravado. Stick and move. Box. Let Ruiz come forward and make a mistake. Sticking to the strategy.
And you saw Ruiz there lunging. Oh, he eats a right hand. Beautiful right by Joshua. And trading with the hook. That was dangerous. Back in the first fight. Right hand by Ruiz. But they said we saw Ruiz was able to have success to the body. And that's a hard right hand off the hook by Ruiz. Here's Ruiz, big chance. He swats him with the right hand as well.
This is Ruiz starts fighting his fight.
Every time he gets in, and look, that's within his right. It's up to the referee, and that jab landed, and he blocked the hook. But every time he goes in, gets strafing hook by Ruiz.
Maybe it's because Ruiz is punching in between the shots and he doesn't want to get clipped by a punch. I am of Mexican descent, and I made a career not fighting in the Mexican style. It's frustrating. Whenever you get a fighter floating like a butterfly, moving around, sticky, not wanting to engage, it's very frustrating. Not only for Andy Ruiz, but for the fans and everyone involved.
Because he is going to have to keep that fight and just hope that it might be one time where he can pop Joshua as he eats an uppercut. But now he wings back, and the right hand, chopping from Ruiz, that landed hard.
I thought he landed the more impactful punches in that 9th round.
There's a good right hand by Ruiz.
And bravado wasn't the word that he chose, but right now, Anthony Joshua boxing with confidence, with swag, behind the jab.
There's always going to be some criticism, but I don't see how it could be warranted, Chris. To your point, nice jab again. Sergio, I'm going to have to take a point away. Next time. It's not as if he's in there. There's another beautiful jab. Look, you can land jabs like that and then be on the move. You don't have to stand there and trade.
They fight off the jab extremely well.
Another jab, bouncing the head back. Final 2 minutes of this fight. Hard right hand by Joshua. Ruiz shakes it off. Yeah, his chance is to say bring it and stay in close. But maybe Joshua wants to do some damage here before he says goodnight.
Andy Ruiz may have the faster hands, but he has the slower feet.
Ruiz says, come fight me here. We're a little late for that. Not going to happen in the final seconds. Joshua continues to dance, and Anthony Joshua with a resounding answer. He takes a prideful stroll around the ring, walking in front of his British fans, walking in front of the British broadcasters, as if to say, how did you like that? Bring those belts back to me.
The fighting pride of London, England, and once again, the heavyweight champion of the world, the man known as AJ. Anthony Joshua.